Is it possible to be an ethical billionaire?
Absolutely. Many of the billionaires I know are some of the most kind, generous people I've ever met. Nearly all of the millionaires I know are some of the kind, generous people I've ever met. So people judge millionaires and billionaires that they're evil because they don't know them. Or maybe I just attract the nice ones. Yeah, you can be an ethical anything. You can be an evil satanic anything.
I'm just finding a juicy one, to be honest with you. These are all quick rounds. You're enjoying these, or you like our normal conversations?
This podcast is yours.
Yeah.
And if we finish and you go, I really enjoyed that, I got what I wanted, I'm happy.
I've already enjoyed it.
This is not my podcast, this is yours.
Yeah.
So what will make me happy is if you're happy.
I've already enjoyed it tremendously.
Then I'm happy.
Tremendously.
Then I'm happy.
Like you and I, you're the easiest person to interview, podcast with.
Awesome.
And I find it would be...
Who is the hardest? Who is the most awkward and difficult to interview? Because if you're stuck in the car with someone for 2 hours and it's awkward, that's awkward.
Nobody's really awkward, but if they're giving you one-word answers, you're like, what the fuck are you going to do with that?
So who's been like, just can't crack them open?
No, I've been able to crack everyone open. It's just about...
No, you haven't. Is that what you say about dating?
Hey.
Yeah.
No, it's more about how long did it take, right? Brad Lee took 5 minutes. It took like 20 minutes.
It's interesting. It's the second person.
Difficult for you.
So when I first became a podcaster about 932 years ago, I'd learned to public speak, and I thought, well, because I've learned public speaking, podcasting will be easy. And you are right, it was difficult at the start because either you think you should speak more or you want to speak more. And the worst interviewers, and there's fucking loads of them, are the ones that actually want to be the guest. And so there's a load of preamble before the question. They want to chuck their content in each time. And if it's an interview podcast, they want to watch the guest, not the interviewer.
Yeah.
So the interviewer, their job is to take the shortest amount of time to get the most impactful question, to get the most out of the guest. And if that happens to be discussion, fine, or interview, fine. So I just learned that through doing podcasts, and I put my ego away after, say, 50 episodes and realised they can listen to me anywhere and everywhere on my books, on my social media, so I'm going to let the guest have more airtime than me, so you remove your ego. Then you realise, you see, I love learning and I love getting better at things. So you're absolutely right. Listening and interviewing is such a different skill to speaking. And so there came a time, 100 episodes in, whatever, where I was like, I can actually really learn a new skill here. Like disarming people, building rapport, the timing of the question, the setting it up, the connection, being comfortable in the uncomfortable. For probably 500 episodes, I was always scared to ask a hard question because I didn't want conflict, or I didn't want the guest to fucking not like me. I have a long-term view. You know, Piers Morgan in the UK, he just like, he's good for a niche, but he's not a good interviewer because he's got his agenda already. He's not open-minded and he talks too much and he goes in already decided and he tries to sort of make you look bad, set you up.
Correct.
But of course people like that.